But then I introduced her to my dad and said, "Dad, this is Elsa." My dad pointed at her and said, "I don't like you. My son is a 10 and you are a 4 at best."
Oh my gosh!
I said, "I don't think it matters whether you are pretty or not."
Oh, wrong answer! Wrong answer, Robert. All right, what's up? It's your boy, RobertIDK, back on another track. We are back at it again. You know, people keep asking me, Robert, how do you keep making the best animation reaction videos on YouTube? How do you do it? Why are yours so lit? I don't understand it. Well, to be honest, I would be nothing without my viewers. Share my story! We're back with mildly edgy animations. That would not fly on the Disney Channel. Scooby, are you ready for round 2?
Uh-oh, am I gonna need another pack of Scooby snacks?
I don't know. This could be really offensive. It's a good thing we're not on the Disney Channel right now. Scooby?
I'll say, but thankfully people can subscribe to RobertIDK to see all of this stuff. Don't forget to check out Share My Story, because they made the animation.
That is true, Scooby. Now shut up and let's watch the animation. Conjoined twins, psycho sisters sharing a body. I'm excited. We'll check this one out. If there's time, we'll watch another one. But regardless, I don't expect this to be something that would fly on the Disney Channel or Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network, or for my Canadians out there, YTV and Teletoon, baby. Shout out to my Canadians. I don't know if YTV and Teletoon still exist, but that's what I grew up on. All right, you know the drill. 3, 2, 1, go!
When my mom was pregnant, her doctor told her she was expecting one baby girl, but instead she got us, conjoined twins.
Don't you mean our mom? Or are you guys, do you consider yourself one person? It's 2 people, right? This is 2 people?
While my mom loved us deeply, my dad told her to let us die.
Oh my gosh! You can't have that on the Disney Channel. Imagine Goofy. Goofy's wife is pregnant.
Gosh, I don't think we should let this one live, dear.
Yikes, 12 seconds in. See, this is what I'm talking about. They start fast on Share My Story.
He suggested to accidentally let us drop on the floor because no one would be suspicious of us dying anyway.
Oh
when
my
our mom
gosh!
refused, he said, well, at least give them up for adoption. But my mom wouldn't give in, so our dad broke up with her and left.
Wow, holy. I'm sure this dad is gonna come back later in the story and be a murdering psychopath. Anyone wanna make bets right away that this dad is gonna come back like later in the story and be crazy? Usually if the dads leave at the beginning, they're coming back with a knife.
Now imagine a single mom raising twins. It wasn't easy, but doctors offered her money so they could do experiments with us. The most cruel one was giving one of us electroshocks to see if the other one would feel the pain.
Well, I mean, it looks like they got their answer at least.
Our mom didn't know what they were doing to us, but when we told her about it afterward, she promised us no more experiments. By the way, my name is Elaine, and her name is Buttface.
Excuse me? Buttface! That's a lie.
Let me tell you about our lives and challenges.
Wait. I thought she was gonna be like, I'm just kidding, her name is Sarah. She just told us her name is Buttface and immediately moved on from that. Is that her real name? There's no way. There's no way.
By the way, my name is Elaine, and her name is Buttface.
I'm not mishearing that. Her name is Buttface. Let's just carry on.
You see, my sister and I always got along quite well, but in 10th grade, she developed a crush on our classmate Derek, who liked her back. They constantly flirted with each other, and I had to listen to all of it. But Derek was one of the most boring guys in the world, so I told my sister she had to stop seeing him.
So did Derek like both of them, or did he literally only like Buttface? She's the one with the cute mole. I got a couple moles here. I don't know if you can see them, but I got love for my mole fam.
Of course she was angry at me, but afterward we made a deal. We had to find a guy that we both loved. However, on our 21st birthday, we got approached by a Chinese lady. She said she was working for a rich businessman who wanted us to come to China. I said, for what?
To separate them.
And she responded, my boss really likes the way you two look and he will pay you a lot of money. How much? I asked.
For what?
And she laid a briefcase on the table. When she opened it, we saw lots of money and she said, he will pay you $1 million in cash if you're gonna stay with him for 6 months.
Okay, so he's not trying to separate them. Who knows what this man wants? I am not excited to find out, but let's find out. $1 million in cash, that's a little sketchy.
We both looked at each other. This sounded kinda sketchy, but $1 million was a lot of money, so I asked her to show us a photo of him. The guy was already in his 50s.
FaceTime him or something. I don't trust no photo. I don't trust a photo. They could show a photo of Ryan Gosling. And then I'd be like, okay, he looks cool. I want to FaceTime the boy. Photos are not good enough. I need a video chat so I know it's real. What if you meet him and he talks like Mickey Mouse or something like that? Haha, hey girls, you're gonna be with me for the next 6 months. That would be pretty torturous, and yeah, I'd probably ask for $2 million. It's negotiations, people, negotiations.
And a bit fat, but he looked very friendly, so we both agreed on flying to China to meet him. When we arrived at his mansion, he greeted us with a big smile and gave us a hug.
Oh my
Creepy at
God,
all.
he just, oh yeah, you have to put your head in the center when you hug them. Interesting. See, with people who have one head, you put your head on one of the sides. If they got two heads, you put it in the middle. I mean, that makes sense.
He wasn't as creepy at all. He was more like a big teddy bear, so we didn't mind that he pressed his head against our middle breast.
What the hell? What? Okay. Well, that escalated quickly.
I mean, we knew exactly what he was paying us for, but soon things started to become a little bit uncomfortable. He used us as a status symbol, and whenever his friends came over, we had to dress up in lingerie and serve them dinner.
Who's making the lingerie? Who is designing this? You probably had to pay an extra $1 million for someone to design the one bra with 3 cups on the planet Earth.
His friends would always be in awe and then laugh at us. Of course, it was quite uncomfortable to be half naked and stared at by a bunch of guys, but that was nothing compared to the shows we had to perform for them.
What the heck? Yo, this is escalating real fast.
Scooby, I don't think I'm ready for this level of inappropriate. Mickey, we're only 2 minutes in, so you better strap in and get ready. Scooby, don't tell me what to do.
But that was nothing compared to the shows we had to perform for them. But I don't want to go into that.
Because we would get demonetized. Yeah, I bet the person who wrote this story did write it all out, but then Share My Story was like, okay, that sounds great, but we're trying to make some money on YouTube here. We can't include this part. Also, we haven't established why her name is Buttface. Is that her legal name? Or did you just decide to call her that and she's just like, oh, okay. You'd have to have a voice like that to be okay with being called Buttface.
Anyway, when we came back to the US, we bought ourselves an apartment and got a job at a bank. They even paid us 2 salaries, but what we really wanted was to get into a relationship.
What?
So
What
we
the
tried
heck?
out the dating.
Yo, thank you, animators. You knew I was watching, didn't you? I would swipe right on that. This is creative. This is nice.
Most people didn't believe we were real, but Douglas did.
Douglas did. The other people are big meanies, but Douglas did. Let's go on a date with Douglas.
Also, over 99 likes, come on. Naruto. Thanks for making me look bad, guys. I used to use Tinder. I never had 99 likes, but the universe was making up for it because they knew I was gonna get a lot of YouTube likes. Please like this video to repair my ego after not getting enough likes on Tinder.
We met him in a small park, and for the first time, both of us had great chemistry with the same guy.
Yay.
He was funny, charming, and good-looking. It only took 8 months for him to move into our apartment, but we quickly learned that he was manipulative and toxic.
Yeah, look at that smile.
One night, I was laying in bed next to him while my sister was asleep.
That's so crazy. One of them can be asleep while the other is awake.
He began telling me that he loved me more than my sister because she was annoying and stuck up. Hearing him trash talk my sister somehow made me feel special, like I was better than her. But it turns out that he was having secret conversations with my sister too.
Duh.
One night I woke up and heard them talking. My sister was giggling and I asked, "What are you guys talking about?"
We're talking about the new RobertIDK video. Haven't you seen it? It's hilarious. He likes me more than you because I've subscribed to RobertIDK and you haven't. So you better hit that bell icon before it's too late, okay? Well, now I understand. I understand why Buttface is getting all the love.
She responded, "Oh, nothing important." And I said, "Wait, did he tell you that he likes you more than me?" My sister responded, "Yes, he did." And I said, "He told me the same thing." Well, a
Beat
few
him
minutes
up.
later, we had thrown him out of our apartment. You see, being conjoined twins is like being married on steroids. Even though you are two different people, you're still the same person because even if my sister has a bad day, I will have a bad day too.
Aww.
So it's very important that we take care of each other. Luckily, our current boyfriend Robert is a good guy who loves us equally and
Guys, no, I promise, I had no idea. You guys, I can explain. I can explain. Listen, this was back in my K-pop days. I had the K-pop hair. They liked the blue eyes. What can I say?
and even has a fetish for our 3 breasts.
Oh, I can explain. No! Well, okay, listen. All I'm saying, I like everyone, okay? I like all, I don't discriminate, you know? Fetish is a strong word. Let's just say appreciation, okay?
You must be wondering whether one guy can pleasure both of us, and the answer is yes, because we share most of our organs, including our you-know-what. Anyway, a lot of people ask us if we want to be separated someday, and the answer is yes. If scientists could grow us a second body and put one of our heads onto it—
Oh my gosh, could you imagine? I would be terrified of trying that. Is that a thing? I don't think that's a thing yet. You could die. Both of you could die during that procedure. That would be horrifying.
But that doesn't mean that we aren't happy with our current lives. Right now, we are
Good.
even trying to have a baby and start our own family.
Aww.
Hey,
Bonus
I'm Lima.
bonus story. Wait, is that the whole story? Okay. Okay. I thought that was gonna be a long one. We have time. We have time to watch more. Hey, that story had a pretty happy ending, Scooby.
Yeah, Mickey, that turned out pretty good. And it even gave Robert enough time to do another one.
I fell in love with a homeless girl. My dad is a real cannibal. Oh my gosh. Pregnant by a billionaire. Dad says my girlfriend is too ugly. I'm about that drama. This looks crazy. First of all, we got an anime GF. For some reason, he looks normal and she's an anime girl. So that's some reality bending stuff happening already. And we've got a psycho dad who literally has a voodoo doll of his son's girlfriend. Anyways, I say we do it. Let's go for it. I'm excited.
Hey, I'm Robert, and I've always—
Guys, I can explain. What the heck? Am I only clicking on stories with Roberts? Robert seems pretty cool. All these Roberts seem pretty dope. All right, Robert, please don't disappoint Roberts. Me.
Hey, I'm Robert, and I've always been very good looking.
Thank you, share my story. You're right. You're right. I need to send a thank you letter to share my story, I think.
I'm not saying that to brag. It's just that every single girl in my high school wanted to date me. I was young, and of course, I chose the hottest girl. Her name was Rebecca.
Why? They love the anime girls. These animated boys love anime girls. Why is it always these pink-haired anime girls? If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the last few videos.
Her name was Rebecca, and all I had to do was say hi to her. She immediately responded, "Oh my God, hey Robert." And a few hours later, I made out with her.
Guy, RobertIDK does not condone excessive promiscuity. RobertIDK waits. RobertIDK waits.
Afterward, we dated for 2 weeks. But I didn't actually like Rebecca. All she did was gossip and trash talk her own friends.
Yikes, that is a bad trait. People who talk bad about their own friends.
No.
Yikes, fam. We ain't about that.
At one point, I had enough and broke up with her. I could have found another gorgeous girl, but I liked Elsa the most. She was my chemistry partner, and I simply enjoyed talking and hanging out with her. Was she pretty? Well, most people would have said no.
Oh, come on. You guys, you got a problem with the freckles or moles? Huh? And the glasses? No, she looks cute. Robert, come on, man. Well, at least I appreciate that he's saying that he likes this girl for her personality. I appreciate that, Robert. This dude, honestly, he does kind of look like me. You know, very handsome, just...
But I really didn't care. All I knew was that I wanted to spend more time with her. That's why I asked her out. I said, "Hey, do you want to go on a date with me this weekend?" She seemed very surprised and said, "You want to date me?" I nodded my head and said, "Of course."
Yeah, that's one thing is that all people named Robert, we have this weird dysfunction where we can't nod properly. We all nod like, but heck yeah, you guys. Looks are So far from everything. Personality. Can you talk to this person? Do you connect with this person on a deep level? I've been with some very gorgeous girls who I literally had like nothing in common with them. It wasn't fun. I didn't enjoy it. I learned very quickly that you need to actually like the person, not the person. You know what I'm saying?
Our first date was great. We went on a Ferris wheel and held hands. It sounds stupid, but it felt right. But then the news spread at our school. A lot of people asked me, "Why are you dating Elsa? Do you really think she's pretty?" Of course, I hated those questions because they made it sound like I was somehow out of her league. But I never thought that way. I just knew that Elsa was the right girl for me, and for the first time in my life, I was in love.
Yo, this dude rocks. This dude rocks. Yo, Robert is awesome. Tell me this is not the most well-rounded, dope dude in any of these animations we've watched. Try and tell me that Robert isn't the dopest dude that we have seen. Man, if this guy had a YouTube channel, I would hit subscribe immediately. I'd also like his video. And if his video hit like more than 10,000 likes, he would probably do another video just like the one that the people are watching.
But then I introduced her to my dad and said, "Dad, this is Elsa. We have been dating for a few months now, and I wanted to introduce her to you." But instead of welcoming Elsa, my dad pointed at her and said, "I don't like you. I 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 still love you. Why does this keep happening to me?"
What a jerk! My dad would never.
We were both shocked. But Elsa was a brave girl and asked my dad, "Sir, can I ask why you don't like me?" And my dad responded, "I'm sure you are a nice girl, but my son is a 10, and you are a 4 at best."
Oh my gosh! Yo, this dad is still in high school. Who says that? Who talks like that? I think the last time I used like a number system to like actually describe a person's attractiveness, I think I was like 10 years old. And if you're 10 years old, that's not me saying that it's okay to give people ratings on their attractiveness, because the only 10 that matters is the 10 inside. It's the 10 inside. But yeah, this dad sucks. His personality's a 1.
I saw that Elsa was holding back tears, and I got so angry that I screamed at my dad. "You monster!"
Look at this face.
Dad, you will not talk to my girlfriend like that! I will come to your bed when you sleep, and I will shave off your mustache! Then you will just look like me, but old! I know you're my father, but I will make you look like a 2 real quick!
"You monster!" Then I took Elsa to my room and tried to comfort her. I said, "My dad's opinion doesn't matter." But then she asked me, "Do you think I'm pretty?" And I responded, "I don't think it matters whether you are pretty or not."
Oh, wrong answer! Wrong answer, Robert. Dude!
I don't think it matters whether you are pretty or not. But Elsa couldn't handle my answer.
What a stupid answer! If you're dating someone and you love their personality, like naturally you're going to become more attracted to them. That's how that works. You become more physically attracted to someone if you get closer with them. Heck is wrong with you, Robert? That was a stupid answer. I know you were trying to be smart, but stupid answer, dude.
She started crying and said, "So it's true what the other kids in our school say. They all think I don't deserve you." She was crying, but I responded, "Look, you are not the prettiest girl in the world. You either accept that or not. But I love you just the way you are, and there is nothing I enjoy more than spending time with you. Isn't that enough?"
Okay, the second half of that was good, Robert. The first half of that, why would you even bother saying that? What was the point? Listen, baby, I love you so much, and when I spend time with you, I just feel like the piece of me that was missing is there, and I just feel complete. And any day that I don't get to spend time with you, it's just not the same day. Also, you're super ugly, but that's okay because I love you, and this is truly special. By the way, your forehead's really big, but I love you so much, baby. To say the nice things.
Finally, Elsa said, "Yes, I can live with that." I thought we had solved this problem.
No, you just left a scar in her heart. She's not gonna forget that unless she has like a massive glow up. Is she gonna have a massive glow up? We've only got a little bit left of this story. Is she gonna have a glow up and then be like too pretty for him or something like that? Is that gonna happen? What do you think, Mickey? Haha. Robert, you're not supposed to be talking to us. We're trying to establish 2 separate realities.
Robert, you're breaking the fourth wall.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry.
But the next day, my mean dad took my phone and wrote Elsa a message saying, "I'm sorry, you really, really aren't pretty enough for me. That's why I have to break up with you." When I had my phone back, I saw my dad's...
Look at that. This is what happened. I checked my phone that morning.
It was a single sad smiley. I immediately went over to her place and explained what my stupid dad had done. She said it was fine, but I could see in her eyes how much my dad had hurt her. Our next date, it wasn't good either. Whenever a good-looking girl was close to us, Elsa said, "If you want, you can talk to her." I always responded, "I don't want to talk to other girls."
Oh my gosh, Elsa.
But Elsa's insecurities only grew worse, and I missed the careless and fun times we had before. I hoped she would become her old self again. But then my dad took it to the next level. He said to me, "Either you're gonna break up with Elsa, or I'm gonna throw you out of my house when you turn 18.
I'll throw you off a building when I turn 18. How much of a insecure, horrible father is this? You know, something like this is a sign of serious mental problems. This dad is an absolutely terrible person.
If you ever talk to my woman like that again, I'll make you wish that you never stole my haircut.
Well, my 18th birthday was only 1 month away, so those weren't good news. I asked him if there was some other way. I said, "What if I instead study even harder for school?" But my dad wasn't willing to make any compromises. You probably expect some kind of happy ending and that I married Elsa despite my dad. But that wasn't the case.
He married his dad despite Elsa.
I was only 18, and I really didn't want to be kicked out of my dad's home. Also, Elsa and I were just teenagers. What were the odds of us two staying together for the rest of our lives? They were pretty low. And that's why I told Elsa I wanted to break up with her. Of course, she said, "Oh, it's because I'm too ugly."
What the heck?
And she was crying again. But this time, I was so annoyed of her that I only said, "No, it's because you are immature and insecure." Unfortunately, our breakup led to her having a small mental breakdown. She didn't come to school for 2 weeks, and then a month later, she sent me a picture with her and some random—
Oh my gosh! Yo, okay, the insecurities are crazy here. That is a very insecure thing to do. Robert, I no longer disagree with you for breaking up with this girl. Any girl who does this, whack. You dodged a bullet, dude. All right, Robert, you can go on being a king by yourself. You should still throw your dad off a building.
She sent me a picture with her and some random good-looking guy making out. It looked gross, and she wrote, "I just wanted to let you know." Wow, I really hope she will fix her problems, because right now, she is behaving like a maniac.
Heck yeah, turned out good for the boy. He realized personality is what's important. And unfortunately, personality can also be terrible. I couldn't do it, oh my gosh. A lot of people get into relationships to fix their own insecurities and to feel better about themselves, but that's bad. You have to fix your insecurities before you get into a relationship, because if you're insecure, being in a relationship may make you feel better temporarily, but the real you is gonna come out one way or another. I am part of the Good Partners organization, dedicated to only getting in relationships if it is the right thing to do. Be careful out there, you guys. Be careful out there. I don't want any of my subscribers getting hurt, okay? And definitely, the girls out there, definitely find you a guy like Robert here, because not only that, look at this shoulder development. He's got a great figure as well. Roberts are great. In fact, they're so great that you should check out another one of his videos. Go watch one of these videos, okay? I will see you there. I'll see you in this one, or I'll see you in this one. You know what? You can decide, but I'll see you there. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good one.